MANBORG.
So how long did that take to write?
To write?
Yeah.
Not long enough, really. Like most scripts I write, I wrote it in like, I don't know, it was like a few weeks or something. I was like, yeah, this happens, done. I wrote a script. It was like 80 pages or something, and usually what I do is I write it and then I pass it off to the other Astron guys and they try to make it good. So like all the stuff with the Baron, the like romantic subplot, I didn't actually write that. Jeremy, who plays the Baron, wrote that. He's like, this guy doesn't do anything in the movie. He essentially was like the Starscream to Dracula. So I was like, you know, punch that up a bit. So he took it and he added the whole romantic thing, which I think that's like the whole heart of the movie. Yeah, good for Jeremy. Anybody else?
Did you ever make a full-length biocop film?
Every Q&A I get that question.
I was going to ask that too.
And I guess I should.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I guess I'll make a biocop.
Soon I will bring him to you.
What kind of movies influenced you, like, titles?
Well, movies like that, basically. So anything from the 80s that was kind of shitty but wanted to be better.
For those of us that don't know titles.
I got some street trash out of that Biocop.
There's a bit of street trash. Yeah, Biocop is a lot of street trash. Maniac Cop 2. Maniac. Yeah, I don't know. Cop, street cop movies, Lethal Weapon. That's it. But for MANBORG, I would say stuff like Captain Power, I Come in Peace, Robot Jocks, Guyver 2, more importantly, because it's way better. Eliminators.
Little Fortress?
Yes, Fortress. Any like Stuart Gordon movie from the 80s. Arena is a good one. Anything by Empire Pictures, pretty much, and Full Moon. Dr. Mordred. Yeah. Any shitty VHS sci-fi action fantasy. Death Stalker 2 is a good reference, even though it's not really referenced in that movie. I kind of just want to make movies like Death Stalker 2 because it's so bad but awesome. Yeah.
Highlander 2.
Yes, that's one I keep forgetting to bring up is Highlander 2. It's one of my favorite shitty movies. It's so bad.
The surfboard or the hoverboard thing
yes,
going on. So
yeah, that was a reference to the hoverboard and the guy with the wings fight in Highlander 2, which I love. I could go on, but I won't.
But now it seems time has run out for us all.
Anybody else?
Is there a reason why Justice and Mina sounded like they were raised on different continents?
Well, there was going to be an explanation for Justice that he was so traumatized by the war with Hell or whatever that he suddenly got an Australian accent. That line never made it into the movie. So yeah, that's the reason for it. The real reason is because Connor was joking around one day and he was doing a Terminator impression, but he was doing an Australian accent. And I was like, that's really funny. That's going to go in MANBORG somewhere.
Game on!
Oh yeah! And I don't know because I was up fiddling with lights and other nonsense, but I'm sure you've gone into the cost of this thing.
Yeah, well, I know the movie looks like it cost a lot, but it didn't cost anything. It was like $1,000 is my estimate. But it was basically whatever I had in my pocket when I was, you know, setting up the green screen in my garage. And it's like, well, I guess I can buy a shirt for this character today. I think the most expensive thing I can remember was the Baron's leather coat was like $45 at Valley Village. I remember being like, $45, this is outrageous for a leather coat. My budget usually is for clothes like $10 to $20 maybe. Well, the filming was like about a year on and off. And then the post stuff was 2 years on and off as well. Because like I'd work shows where I'd be doing effects and stuff, I wouldn't really have time to work on it. So I'd be off for like a month, and then I'd come back and I'd work for 2 months straight, sitting at the computer compositing in After Effects. Yeah, and like building the sets kind of at the same time. Like I had the whole movie cut together with everybody just against green and nothing else. And it's like, oh, I guess I have to do all that other stuff now. So I started building these little sets and then kind of like building the movie as I was doing that. So, yeah, it was a very slow, poorly planned, moderately well executed process, I think.
What if we're too late?
It's never too late. Be a hero.
Anybody else?
Kind of curious as to what you did the CGI in.
It wasn't really CGI. Like, I call it 2.5D, because some of the hover bike stuff, I kind of like cobbled together in After Effects to give the effective perspective, but it was all just like still pictures of stuff layered on top of other still pictures. And yeah, a lot of cheating to make it look like it was more epic than it actually was. And a lot of pushing the camera past cardboard boxes with lights on them. Worked quite well. Yes.
Funny, who did the music or the sound?
The music was a guy named Brian Wysek, who he contacted me when he saw the teaser trailer, I guess, that was online, like about a year into making the movie, and I was like, oh, this will be done in a couple months. Well, I'll put a trailer out. And so he emailed me, and he sent me songs that he'd done already. He's like, I saw the trailer, this movie looks awesome. Can you use some of my music? And I responded, and I was like, yes, you can do the music for the whole movie. And he didn't want any money, he just wanted to do it, because I guess he's like a sound engineer or something, and it bores the hell out of him, I think. So any excuse to like make music and do fun stuff, he's all over it. So yeah, he did the whole movie.
What was his name again?
Brian Wysek.
Thank you.
Don't think about trying to poach him from me.
No.
I'm gonna keep
I was
using
wondering if I know.
if you offer him money, he'll never come back to me. Anybody else? No questions, Shane? No heckling? Okay. All right, well, thanks everybody for coming out. I hope you had fun. Those seats look really uncomfortable, so maybe we can saunter this way into the loungier area.
Oh, that was intense.